In a world where we don't have a lot of time, but we still want to talk about stuff. That's right, you could turn toward the Neon Pocket Dimension. You could enter the portal, baby. Hey, I'm Jacob. I'm here with my friends. Some internet friends, some friends in person. One day, I may hug them all. When will that be? Who knows? Yes, Neon Pocket Dimension. What's up, Miguel?
Going on?
There he is. That's his voice. Don't forget it.
That's me.
Don't forget that voice. That's Miguel. And then we got Gage.
Oi, 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 oi.
Ooh, I like that. That was... Well, you got to go lower if it's grindcore. So try it again.
Oi, oi, oi.
That's much better. And then, of course, we have Steven. What's up?
Is that good?
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
That was kind of...
That's
I don't know. It sounded more like a orangutan at a lower timbre. I like it.
I also like it. I'm glad you like it.
It's very... It's like 8 metal. Give me more 8 metal internet, please. What do you guys think of that?
That's got to be a genre, right?
Yeah, 8 metal.
I'm sure it's already on the internet somewhere.
It's
Trying to remember.
possible.
I used to go see this one metal band, and they had Ape in their name, but I can't remember what it is now.
Was it Ape
well.
Escape?
That would be a great name for a band, but no, I don't think it was.
I mean, technically they wouldn't get claimed because they have the trademark for like the video game, maybe, but not for the band.
But not for the thing. Yeah,
Because that's how it works. You know what I mean?
I'd like to nominate Apes Eat Grapes as a band name.
But do they?
They
How
probably
about-
Probably
do.
would.
How about
Yeah.
Ape Squishes Grape? Is that a better one for a metal
I like
band?
Ape Eat. I like Ape Eat better.
Ape Eat. I like that.
Ape Eat.
That's good too. I would see Ape Eat. It's like, as I lay dying, opening for As I Lay Dying, Ape Eat. and
Basically, I like it.
and ball squish smash. No, ball.
No, I'm not.
No.
No,
Not
okay.
so much.
Do some brainstorming on that. one.
Let's see. Spiders fall. How about that? Is that closer?
Spiders fall.
It's like Shadows Fall, but
Yeah.
like spiders everywhere.
Yeah.
Much more metal.
It could work. And it has to have that like font, that is illegible, unlegible.
The default metal font
Yeah,
that everyone uses. Yeah.
I need to download that.
I have a few of them.
Cool. Yeah, you gotta send me some of those.
I used one for that Elden Ring NPD logo I made back in the day.
That's right.
Yep.
I remember that. That was awesome. Guys, welcome to a really chill episode of Neon Pocket Dimension. We haven't done an episode in a little bit because it's December. We're busy with the holidays. We did watch the Game Awards. We are still planning our Game Awards predictions, revelations, resultations type of stream / episode where we will be drinking a bunch because I think all of us at least owe like 2 shots or something like that perhaps that night.
Not
Or
more.
5.
Yeah, it could be 5. So we're
Me
trying to...
too.
Sorry, what was it?
Maybe I did 5. Maybe.
I think I'm at 5.
Possibly am at 2. But yeah, we'll have fun with that when we can. It has to be, got to coordinate our schedule. So we'll let you know. Keep an eye on at NPD Squad on Twitter /X. We'll keep you posted, baby. But hey, for today, we're just chilling. Gonna have a short, fun episode. You may have watched the episode or the podcast before. We do a little segment called WYBNOO, which stands for What You've Been Nerding Out On. And that's all we're going to do today. We're just going to talk about what we've been nerding out on since the last time we've talked. Because I don't think we even did a WYBNOO on our predictions episode because we had a lot to get to that week. So we have a lot to catch on.
It's been like almost a month since we've WYBNOO'd.
Yeah. So that's just how
Yeah,
December
like
is.
back up.
I mean, we still haven't had an Odd Valley episode this month. I was thinking of doing one tomorrow, but instead I'm going to stream with my buddy Foxy Steve. We're going to play the finals and stuff. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of drinking that night too anyway. Who cares? But for tonight, let's talk about what we've been nerding out on since the last time we've talked about it. But before we get into that, guys, let's just get a quick check in for everyone. How how we doing? You know, how's the holidays treating you? Just a little bit of chatter about that. You know, where we at?
Yeah.
How's your December so
Um,
far?
Good. I've been really busy at work because I work for technically a retail company. So, like Black Friday on is kind of nightmarish for sure. So that's been a lot. But having lots of holiday fun with the little one and stuff like that. And actually, even though I've been really busy, I've been finding some good time to play games because it's cozy, cold inside times and stuff like that. So I've actually been, I've been stoked on the amount of games I've been playing, and went and saw some films as well. So I'm excited about that. Good shit.
Films. Cool.
Films. Getting
Nice.
ready to host 9 people at my house for Christmas. That's going to be kind of a lot. But,
Wow.
well,
Well, you got a garage. That's
well,
a
9
start.
people total. I mean, yeah. So, yeah.
Nice. What about the other guys? What about the other guys?
What's about these other guys?
These are the guys here.
It's
I've just been.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
No, go ahead.
Do it. Do
No,
it,
you first, you
Miguel.
first.
Do it.
It's been regular for me. It's December is always just December. Personally, don't like the holidays, but
Yeah. Regular, huh?
it's just regular shit, dude. Work. I do like the extra days off though.
Oh,
That's
you-
nice.
You getting extra days off, like through your
Well, I get all
job?
the holidays off.
Oh, you mean just like during
Well,
that week?
compared to my old job, yes, they're extra days.
True, yeah. I also get those days off at this job.
Days
So
you didn't have before.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
thing about
So,
corporate jobs.
So the extra days off are always nice. And other than that, it's just regular shit, dude.
Cool. And how about you, Steven?
Just started a new job, so
Ooh.
it's been.
Congratulations.
I hesitate
Exciting.
to say fun, but good. You know, it's
Hey.
good.
Okay.
It's a good thing
okay.
for sure.
Good, good.
Let's have a
You
cheers.
didn't get any like weird vibes the first day or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
In fact,
You're already winning.
I was sent home the first day
Winning.
because I didn't have my computer ready, and I got paid for the whole day. So you know,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not gonna complain. You know,
Wow.
And did they
it's a good start.
did they give you a little spank on the bottom on the way out or what?
Just to get out of here.
Get out of here, you little scamp, and bring your laptop
You know,
next
like your
time.
nerd kind here. You know,
Well, let's have a cheers to Steven really quick. You know, cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Drink checks
Here,
in the
here.
chat. Congrats on the new job, dude.
thank you.
Hope it's you love it. Hope you love it.
I hope I do too.
Or at least if you don't love it, I hope it pays you plenty of money.
I hope you don't hate it.
Exactly.
So that's what.
Ultimately, that's what matters.
Nice.
Yep.
So you take the kids to like Santa or any of that type of shit there yet, Steven, or what?
No, you know.
Is that coming up?
That
Not
guy.
yet, but it is coming up, right?
The fat dude and
and I.
that they sit on his leg, or they sit
Yeah.
next to him now, right? They don't let him sit
You know
on the
what?
leg.
No, they sit on his lap.
Oh,
But
okay,
also,
okay.
I like to take him to the Grinch instead.
Oh,
That's cool.
You know,
Oh, that's a thing, huh? That's fun.
it's like a reality check.
he's
One of them, you know, one of them knows that Santa's not real, guys.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it down.
Is it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you?
Turns out, after I've eaten all of the fucking holiday food,
The oldest child,
Yeah.
it's just me.
the oldest child in the house, Steven,
Yeah.
aka
I-
the singer bro. Gage is
dude.
lost in the blurry dimension over there.
All right, I'm trying to get, it's because my light keeps flickering and it keeps trying to. It's
Oh,
bad.
I see.
Bad news bears.
Pay no mind to the man behind the hand.
Yeah.
It looked like he like froze over, right? Like there's like slight like
Yeah.
ice sheen on it, right?
Cherry in the chat says some kids need more Krampus in their lives.
They sure fucking do.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Jerry, I was watching I got really into a rabbit hole of like weird Austrian and Scandinavian Krampus
You would, man.
festivals, and they all look really creepy and cool, and I'm into it.
That would be
yes.
cool.
That's pretty.
One
pretty
day
good
we're gonna
rad.
get drunk and go to one.
Well,
It's
hey,
all like snowy and creepy at night, and everyone's holding torches, and all these creepy Krampuses show up. Looks cool.
well, we next week's episode is our Christmas episode, so all our
Oh,
Christmas
nice.
related things we're gonna go over. It's gonna be like a special episode, so we won't do the normal stuff we do. We'll just get weird, nerdy, and it'll be all about the holidays. So we can go over those pictures. You know what I mean?
I got some good weird Scandinavian Christmas content for you.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So sorry.
We'll learn about the Yule lads if you've ever heard about them.
I have not.
They're like
Forward to
the Krampus Avengers. It's pretty ridiculous.
Wow.
on your left. You know.
Yeah, something like that. Perfect.
That's hot.
That's hot.
There you go.
That's
Thanks.
hot.
I'm like, where the fuck is my soundboard and why is it not open yet? Cool. Well, I think that's enough bullshit banter, guys. I think it's time to get nerdy, as is the show. The show, Neon Pocket Dimension, about getting nerdy and people celebrating your nerdiness for whatever it is. Could be anything. Remember that. Not just video games, but we're going to probably only talk about video games. I don't know. We'll see. So who would like to WYBNOO first today? Or you just want to do like a round table and we'll just take turns saying one thing, or how you want to do it?
Yeah, we could do that.
That kind of sounds fun.
Keep it
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
Start us off, fearless leader Jacob.
Oh, you want me to jump in there?
Yeah, bro,
Sure.
go
Well,
first.
first things first, I want to show you guys this clip of something I did. But before I do, I need to make sure to turn off my noise suppression so that you guys can actually hear it, hopefully. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about a video game called Lethal Company. And, oh, look, all the cameras are broken. That's wonderful. That's great. We're going to just keep talking through it. And there you go. Everything is... Don't pay attention to the cameras. They're back. It's like it never happened.
Yeah,
It's
so
almost
what
like
are you
if you didn't say anything, the listeners would never know.
Exactly. You shouldn't have said anything. Yeah.
Well, the audio listeners
You
are like...
self-reported for no reason.
The audio listeners are like, what are you talking about? I can't see shit.
Like I don't understand what these.
So I pulled a clip from... I did a stream with the homie Foxy Steve, as well as the Zachalak, who's also a kind of funny best friend. Cool dude. We had a lot of fun. But what is Lethal Company, you may ask? Well, it's a ridiculous video game for $10 on Steam. Totally fun. Not even a gigabyte. Barely even 700 megabytes. You know what I mean? It's like a tiny game. But it's all about getting, like, you were being sent by a corporation to a defunct, like, factory or something. And you're just trying to, like, find scrap and, like, random shit to bring back to sell. But it's infested with monsters everywhere, dangers, all sorts of stuff. There's turrets sometimes. There's, like, landmines. You could just fall in a pit. And when you're dead, you're dead. And what's fun about it, like with Phasmophobia and other games like that, is that you have omnidirectional chat. You know what I mean? It works best if you chat within the game rather than, like, on Discord or something. So it's, like, hilarious. Like, when someone's dying... Or if they die, like, you'll hear them scream and then nothing. And then you're like, Steven, you there? Steven, are you there? And, like, Steven, if you were dead, you're, like, dead. And you're, like, probably laughing on the other side. And no one can hear you until they die. And then all the dead people can talk. And so it's just a lot of nonsense like that. It's really fucking fun and hilarious. So here's a clip of me just fucking with Foxy Steve. That I thought was hilarious. I can't really full screen it right now, so just deal with it, all right?
No biggie.
Here we go. Some brewskis and plenty of other stuff.
This right here is it's just like a breaker, and you flip it to turn the power off. So, like, I'm just turning off the lights, just to fuck with them.
Brewskis and plenty of other stuff.
Holy shit.
Like, he freaked out.
That kind of sounds like Miguel, but it's Foxy, huh?
Kind of over the thing. I just thought it was, like, one of the funniest moments. I mean, there's a lot of moments of me dying and shit, and I'll bring up B-roll of that right now. But I just thought it was really funny because I was like, let me just flip off the lights and see what happens. Because Zachalak was with me, but Steve wasn't. So I just turned it off, and all the lights in the entire facility went off. And he's just like, oh, shit. And we just heard that. It's, like, so fucking funny. So, yeah, it just leads to a lot of cool moments like that. But, yeah, like, after a while, we kind of, like, understood the gameplay, like, the gameplay loop and stuff. and exactly what you're supposed to do. But like at first, you don't know what the fuck's going on, and you're just dying. And if you don't make enough scrap money, then it jettisons you like into space because you have like a quota. So it's like, oh, prepare for your mandated punishment, and it just ejects everyone into space. But yeah, it's like it's great. Like I like that there is a like a little there's like a little computer that you can type at to do pretty much everything, and it's basically just a green screen, like DOS prompt. And so like to move the spaceship to different moons, you have to like type in the name of the moon, like move and then the moon and stuff like that. And like it shows your little character like actually typing at the thing, and I don't know, that part's really funny. Not to mention just like the game itself is like really goofy. Like that item I just picked up was pickles, just a big ass pickle jar. It's worth like $60. And like there's like moments in this game when you're like running around, and then it's just first person, so you're just running. But then you look at like Foxy Steve running, and like the way they move, they bop up and down so fast. And so like let's say they're getting chased by a monster, you just see like this like goofy ass looking character like hopping around, like, and then they're like and you're just watching people, your friends just die slowly. But yeah, like,
So is it a survival game, or is there like more like objective based stuff, or what are you doing in it?
yeah, it's like a mission based game. You know what I mean? So like you have like 5 days to make a quota, right? Or it might even be like 3 days actually. Yeah, here's me typing at the computer. It's like 3 days to make a quota, and so like if you die, then you're dead until they leave the planet, right? Then you can come back. If everyone dies, then the ship leaves on its own and everyone respawns. So like after each like time you go somewhere, like it's up to leaving the planet or the moon. I guess they're all moons, to actually like reset what's happening. So like while you're dead, again, you can't talk to anyone. So at the very beginning of the game, like the first 3 times we did it, I kept dying first, like in really dumb ways. And then I'm just sitting there laughing, and I'm watching them. They're like, Jacob, where are you? Jacob, or oh Jesus, where you at? And like I'm just dead laughing. I'm like, you can't hear me, but I'm dead. I fell into a pit. I just fell right into a pit. Yeah, really funny shit.
That's great for a stream for sure.
Oh, definitely. But the drawback to this game, I mean, it is $10, so that's great, But the drawback to this game is that it's not like single player. There's no single player really at all. You know what I mean? So you have to have some friends to play. So like that's kind of a drawback. That's why it took me a while to actually play it. But damn, it's just so much fun. I could see this game going to Game Pass one day too. But it's also a horror game because half the time there is a monster and it's like chasing you down. Like here's us, like I'm probably scared.
Oh, God.
No. Yeah, like I'm dead.
Oh, no. Oh, shit, why am I shit backwards anymore?
Are you spectating right now?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
because
the-
There he is.
I'm dead, and there's
There
like
he
a
is.
bug on the other side of that door that'll kill them.
Oh, I can hear another one.
You can hear the bugs.
God, the bug, it opened the door.
The bug opened the door, and then it kills one of them, I think.
Oh man, it's getting dangerous in there, bro. No, he's in there alone.
Yeah, I it is so dark that I can't see.
It looks like
No,
some
we can
lovable
hear
jank
it.
for sure.
So yeah, it's just a really fun game, and I recommend everyone try it if you can, if you have some friends. I need to pull
Nice.
more clips, but just that clip of me fucking turning the lights off on Steve is just hilarious. Because like when it's dark, and half the time you are just running in the dark. Like you don't have any equipment, no flashlight or anything. So you're like, we need to make money, so you just like run into the dark, and there's might be a monster in there, so you could just die, and then you're dead, and then they don't hear anything because you're just dead. And so like from everyone else's point of view, you saw like Foxy Steve run into a dark hallway, and then maybe go and then that's it. He's just gone, and you're like, Steve, are you dead? So yeah, that's what's
I
great
saw a
about it.
clip on Twitter where I think Foxy Steve posted, where like someone was carrying like a beehive or something into the extraction ship.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think.
That's right.
And the doors closed, and
'Cause
everybody was
I-
just trapped in with the bees.
I closed the fucking door. I'm the one who closed the door. That's the funny part.
Uh,
Yeah, so I'll pull that clip up for later. But anyway, I got like I just want to show you footage of that game specifically because I think it's funny. But someone else go.
Nice. I'll go. I haven't been to the movies well, pretty much since Maya was born. I went and saw Return of the Jedi in theaters when she was like a potato size and like it was just asleep enough for me to just like put headphones on her and for her to watch Return of the Jedi in this classic movie theater. While we drank beers and hung out, but other than that, I haven't actually like gone to a new movie in a long time. So this weekend, I actually got the opportunity finally to. I went and saw Godzilla -1,
Ooh,
which is a
yeah.
silly name for a movie, but it's a fucking-tastic movie.
Yeah, I saw that too, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think it was legitimately like just a good movie, which you can't really say about a lot of Godzilla movies. Like I think there are good Godzilla movies, but like they're kind of specifically a genre flick and they're usually pretty silly and there's like usually way over the top and there's some over the top stuff in this movie, but for the most like it's pretty anime at points. But like I still think like it just legitimately told a really good story. Like it's all about like post-war imperial Japan and like the disgrace a lot of the people coming back from the war felt and like the kind of like radicalism of the Japanese spirit and that kind of stuff at the time and I don't know, just all that kind of stuff. It was good. And then for me it's also kind of a father-daughter story. So that made me get kind of emotional, which was cool. And then like it's also sort of a retelling of the original 1954 Godzilla. And it's like a period piece, which is also cool. So it's not like super intense modern tech taking down Godzilla. It's like old school tanks and like he's tearing apart like have you ever seen like doctored footage of like Japan in the 40s? I know I've watched like some like colorized versions of that. They do a really good job at like recreating old 1940s Japan, so I thought it was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a watch if you have time or desire to see it. I enjoyed it. Very good. Let's just say it's better than what was that one that we tried to watch the night before? Godzilla Final Wars. That's terrible.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. The thing is like when Godzilla is just trying to be like Super Smash Brothers Melee and it's just supposed to be like a bunch of monsters fighting each other, it just gets really cheesy and goofy and it's like more about the action. Like this really wasn't that much of an action movie. Like Godzilla's in it plenty, but it's really just more like ominous and in the times when he does actually fuck shit up, it's like traumatic, you know what I mean? He's kind of go for it.
I was gonna say I kind of wish there was a little bit more Godzilla in it, but that's just me. But overall, I thought it was still very good.
Miguel, it's Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
You're minusing one from Godzilla. Okay.
No, that's not okay.
He's got to have more Godzilla.
His
Be
name is
Godzilla
in the
plus
title.
One. +1 Godzilla, right? That's how
He
it's formatted
looks
weird.
phenomenal in this movie.
No,
Like, this is the best Toho version of Godzilla by far.
Yes, agreed. I thought that was one of my biggest takeaways. He looks amazing in this fucking movie.
Yeah,
great.
He's the perfect like balance between like ferocious and vicious, but like also like I don't know, kind of like sort of believable looking. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like compared to like Matthew Broderick version or like super goofy like 70s and 80s Godzilla. Yeah.
I thought he was a sweet guy. He was misunderstood. That's all.
Yep.
Godzuki.
I felt bad for him, really. To be honest with you.
Complicated kaiju.
But
Yeah.
it's cool. He's also kind of a like an allegory for like the American military. There's like all this interesting stuff where they're like, like they kind of explain him for the first time in any Godzilla movie, like why Japan is just alone in this endeavor. They're like, well, because the Americans and the Soviets, neither of them want to help us because like of the nuclear tension that's happening and stuff. I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, so anyways, it's a really good story and like there is some anime fucking moments for sure, which is great. So
Nice.
yeah. Anyways, strongly recommend.
Cool.
I think it's only in theaters like one more week because it like got extended because it was doing so well in America. So they decided to push it one more week. But
I
it's
heard that
the,
too,
It's the
yeah.
highest grossing Japanese Godzilla movie in anywhere outside Japan, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Here's that video.
Which
Yeah.
video? What circumstance?
Not the bees.
You close them with them inside. No.
That's brutal.
They all got trapped in there and died.
There you go.
It's awful.
Yeah. It's because I closed the door way too late.
It looked like
Thank
somebody
you.
carried the thing in there. It was
No.
like
Wait. So are
The
you supposed to
bees-
be taking the beehive in without the bees?
Yeah, the bees don't follow you inside. Like, you're supposed to be able to run away from the bees, right?
but like, can you blame them? You took their home.
And you're
No.
and you're selling the beehive, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So as long as you get away, and then then the bees won't get you. You know what I mean? But like, I
Okay.
didn't realize the bees would just run in there, go fly in there. Because I was trying to shut the door, and then they came in, and I was like, "Shut the door!" And then we all
It's
died.
like a horror situation, man. Like in real
Yeah.
life, you got a bunch of bees chasing you. You try to close the door and
Yeah.
let get in.
It is a horror
Bees.
game. At the end of the day.
Not the bees.
There we go. We're
Told you,
prepped and ready
I got
for it.
that.
Yes.
I got that clip.
Yeah.
Hated it. All right. Who went? Miguel or Steve?
No, it was
Steve.
Gage.
I
It
went,
was
yeah.
kind of both of us because I saw it too. That was going to be one of my WYBNOOs.
Okay, Steven.
Yeah. So it's been busy. Like I don't know, gaming. I suppose because I hadn't for a while, and there's just a lot of shit happening on in IRL. Like a lot of things up in the air, a lot of things settling down, new job, a new place to live, and I was like, fuck, I need a break from things. So been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom,
Ooh.
and that's great. Continues to be awesome. I'm in the Gerudo Desert now,
Nice.
and them,
Haven't even gotten there yet. Wow.
them
Really?
tornadoes. That's what I will say.
Oh yeah, man, that feels like a distant memory for me.
Yeah, dude. What was it, like 200 hours or some shit that you had on there?
Yeah, 190, but who's
So-
counting?
Yeah, give or
Well,
take.
Nintendo's counting, right? So they did their end of year game wrap.
Yeah, the
like
year
they
in
typically
review.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's on mine. Haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet either.
I haven't used my Switch a lot lately, so
Mm-hmm.
or this last year, I guess. More lately, I have, but I've been really into PC gaming this year, and that kind of segues me to Alan Wake 2, which I look. Okay, so I got stuck in the subway part in Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
Okay, and I didn't realize the best part yet was after the subway part. Okay.
I can eat this.
And
Mm-hmm.
for those playing Alan Wake 2, you know, if you know, you know. The best part is the musical number that happens.
Oh,
And
I've heard
I'm
about
gonna say
this.
anymore. I'm not gonna say anymore. But they might have alluded to it at the Game Awards. And
Yeah.
when it happens in the game, it's so much better. I can't really go into it because it's like super spoilers for people who want to play. But incredible what they're able to do with this game.
Nice.
The fact that they went art direction does not surprise me at all.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is a piece of art. So if you look, what, it's $26 on Epic Game Store, get that shit. Like if your PC can
Yeah.
run it, fucking go for it. Like absolutely. Currently, I'm not gonna say it. But it's like maybe goatee. You know, maybe who
Nice.
can say? Like,
Nice.
Yeah, it's
We'll see.
pushing for the contention for sure.
yeah, like I'm a little scaredy baby dude when it comes to scary games for some reason. Can watch
too.
horror movies all day, just fine. Video games are a little different. But yeah, this game has some. It's not necessarily about like how things look, so much as the behavior implemented in the games and what they're doing and how they're scaring you and how they set up the scenes and the ambience and the sound design. It's just fucking impeccable. The writing is great. I had a fun part. God, I think so. I'll probably put a clip up on the channel of this because I think it's just too good. I had a glitch where, you know, the janitor from Control, right?
Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
And you guys already know this is linked, so it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's in there and he's doing like he's doing like a musical number, kind of like almost karaoke story time in the thing. And there was like a bug, I think, where his lip syncing and animations were not matching the music that he was performing, right?
Oh no.
So I walked up to him and like he jumped and he started going really quick and like animating super quickly, like a buffering video. So and I'm like, this game is so weird that I would believe that that was intentional.
Yeah, totally.
So if that's any like if that helps anybody like appeal to anybody, right?
Mhm.
And there's these one more thing I wanted to touch on. They do these really cool, Jacob. I don't know if you can pull one up. But they have these
What's
really
that?
cool commercials in the game. Like they have these live action commercials. But they're two brothers. They own pretty much most of the things in Bright Falls, right? Which is the town there, and they do these like very very kitschy like commercials. Yeah, the Cuscala brothers. Yeah, here.
Thank you,
And-
Game Guides channel on YouTube.
And so like they just do a bunch of different products and like they're always trying to sell you something. There's cheesy B stuff that are made like for local TV. And they're incredible, man. Like
That looks
just
great.
so much charm that they put in this game.
That's so good.
It's incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I go out of my way and they'll let you full screen it, right? Like you go up to the screen and you can full screen it.
Oh, nice.
I sit through every single one because they're all really good.
Yeah, it's
every aspect of this game just fucking nails it. So
in the
go play it. I'm a beer, yeah.
it's kind of like the kids, whatever, the Threshold Kids type of concept from Control.
Yep.
For some, in some regard, because like you'd find the TVs with the Threshold Kids episode on there of like the hand puppets.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Dude, it's the things they're doing in that game are like, make me excited about where gaming's going. So
Hell yeah.
I like the multimedia aspect that Remedy's been like playing with. I think like
Yeah.
Maybe some of their early tries, were like, I don't know, like maybe a little too soon or too early for their time. Where like, I think actually a lot of that Xbox One era ended up being like totally viable in today's day and age because people are way more connected than they used to be. And so I even think like something like a show/game combo, like makes more sense in today's day and age than it did then. But like Quantum Break was actually really fun. That's a really fun game. And I just like that Remedy is becoming more and more one of my favorite studios. Even though I didn't finish Control, I should probably finish Control. But I love the gameplay of that game.
yes.
Finish Control,
Finish Control.
please.
I have it. I it's just,
Yep.
Do it. Do it. I think it was free on Epic or something one time. Can't
I
remember.
literally have it on Series X and it's like I'm like I don't know, I'm like 2 or 3 powers in. You know how it kind of like unlocks kind of like each section of the game unlocks a new power. I think I'm like I don't know, I'm probably like halfway through it.
That's hot.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Okay, good. Fuck yeah, guys. Fuck yeah.
I'm a beer. It's not sad if it's intentional.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
I will
when
I'll
actually get
I'll
the-
definitely play Alan Wake at some point. I've got a couple of games ahead of it, but I'm excited to. It looks really intriguing to me, and it looks like that balance of I'm also a scaredy cat in gaming, even though again, it's just something about the fact that you have to go down the scary hallway as opposed to watching someone else do it.
Right, and I'm the same way, and this is what I'll tell people who are scared and like scary games. The narrative is so interesting that I push through the scary, spooky moments to get to that next beat, right?
Totally.
Like I'm that invested, so I have to see it. So
And like one of my favorite shows of all time was the first season of True Detective, and it's giving me a lot of those vibes too and stuff like that. So I'm all in.
if you like that, you're gonna love
It's a great
that
show.
stuff.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
is it how scary are we talking? Like Resident Evil 7 scary? Just fuck that game.
Probably not. That's a scary ass
No,
game.
I think it's okay. So
Yeah, that's one of the
It's
scariest
not first
games.
person, so that helps. That's one thing.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
First person horror games scare me way more than third person.
Do it with the
Yeah, I
friend. It
think,
plays like a movie, is what Cherry says. That could be fun. We could do.
Yeah,
I
that
could
be
buy it.
interesting.
I could buy it
That would
and we
be a
could
good,
play
like-
through it in multiple sessions, Miguel.
Like a good co-pilot.
I
thing,
bet. I bet my wife would watch me play it. It's cinematic enough that she'd probably be interested.
And okay, yeah, like the title cards and the chapter cards in between, like with control, they like amp that up a lot too. Like,
Sweet.
each one has its own bespoke like song that they made for that in between. So
That's so cool.
Oh, that's so fun. Awesome.
Yay, Remedy.
Just want to bring this up. GG app, was fucking with it. All right, I was like, let me think of every game I've ever played my entire life, and I'm pushing 400 at the moment. Completed, not 400.
How are you going about are you literally just using your brain
Yeah.
or are you like looking at a big list of games somewhere?
No, I'm
Because I want to do that too, but I know I'm
just going back.
forgetting a ton of them.
Yeah, I'm just going back in the memory, and then also like if you go to the Xbox website and you log in and you go to your Xbox profile, you can access your achievements, and then you could scroll to the very bottom and see your first game that you ever got achievements for, and then just work your way up. So that's how I added a bunch of those games. But then I just was like, Final Fantasy, okay, let me think. Which ones have I played? Which ones have I beaten?
Yeah, I get
This
you,
and
all
that,
them.
you know.
Yeah.
So I have
totally.
a lot of shit on there, a lot of Marios, a lot of everything. So I just want to bring up the fact that I am using it, sort of. I mean, I'm just doing the whatever, the website version. And like obviously, there's gonna be a lot of games on the shelved category, a lot of games in the playing category, and it's a lot. Let me tell you what. But we'll talk about that one day. I just wanted to at least call that out. Another game I tried the other day, fucking Goat Simulator 3, which just came to Game Pass. My God, guys, this game is so
I
fun.
didn't even know that was out. I totally forgot that happened.
This game has
this
been
is the one
out.
I need to get to.
This game has been out like all year, like maybe even 2022. I don't know exactly remember when it came out, but it just came to Game Pass, so of course that's why I've been playing it. But yeah, it's just as wacky as the first one, but it feels more refined. Obviously, there's no Goat Simulator 2. There's just Goat Simulator 1, all its expansions, and then just Goat Simulator 3. But it's multiplayer this time, which is like kind of a bigger deal. And that's why like I was sitting there playing it, I was like pretty high sitting there, and I'm like,
Yep.
why am I playing this alone? So then I kind of stopped. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I got to get some friends to play this shit with me. But here's just me messing around with an area. I found this machine. I got covered in oil. Realized you got to put oil in the things, and then the machine will work. And what it does is it changes the size of stuff. So then I take this guy. I'm like, let me test out this machine. I put him in there. He fucking turns tiny. Yeah, he's like tiny now.
There you go.
Like he's right there. Sorry.
Gee,
There. Yeah. Well, it's popping off right now, but you can sort of see him. He's like pretty tiny.
It's
Too.
tiny. Mm.
But yeah, it's like it's got like a castle. Here we go. It's got like a goat castle where like you upgrade things and stuff, and or you upgrade the castle, it gives you access to more stuff. And then there's like a map with stuff on it. Like it does the Assassin's Creed thing where you synchronize with the tower at the beginning, which I thought was funny, and it gave you like spots on the map to like do shit. But it also has like quests essentially. Oh, I must have switched to Lego Fortnite. That's perfect.
yeah.
We'll talk about that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goat Simulator 3, fun game. You should definitely try it out with some friends on Game Pass. I've also been playing Lego Fortnite, which is cool.
I'll
It
jump
is.
in on you with this one.
What's that?
I've been playing this as well. So.
Oh yeah, this is a game we got to play together for sure. Obviously, you guys know I like survival games. It's pretty fun. The only problem I have right now is like I like to build, and I tried building on my own, like breaking away from like the pre-built shit to just build like a house. And I was like, none of these walls are lining up to the foundations. It's
Yeah.
like really annoying and weird.
Hmm.
So I got to kind of like I sat there for maybe 30 minutes trying to build one house, and that's how annoying it was. So like I just
The
stick with the
prefabs are way to go,
prefabs.
man, for a little while.
Yeah. Until maybe I figure it out, but it's got the same loop, it's got the loop. It's got the cut down trees, make tools, make better tools, get workbenches, make better stuff, this and that.
Lego Valheim. Pretty
Right.
Go Valheim, yeah.
Which same kind of shit. So I enjoy the game. I think it's pretty cool. Have been playing that as well. But Goat Simulator 3 is hilarious and stupid. There's also vehicles that you could drive, so that's kind of funny.
In
The
Goat Simulator.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
back in Goat Sim now.
Okay. I wasn't in before already, but now I am.
And
I'm
you can
telling
just
you,
do
man.
like random backflips. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, there's like a trick button. I think
Yep.
it's right click of the mouse. If you hold it, you could like spin in any direction. Because it was like do a backflip, and I'm like okay, and I kept trying to ragdoll and backflip, but that didn't work. Here, like see that God hand that popped out? I found I found the fucking Garden of Eden apple, and so then God got mad and just kept hitting me with like lightning bolts and fireballs and stuff. So and it's anyway, some fun games. Next person.
Miguel, you got something because technically you only jumped in on mine.
Technically, I finally beat Mass Effect, which was good.
Sweet,
finally.
sweet. Did you
It was just as good, other than the fact that it's the first one,
right.
which is it's a little rough. But overall, I had a really good time with it. I platinumed it.
Nice.
And then I realized that for Legendary Edition, to get the platinum for the all around for all 3 games, you have to beat each one in Insanity.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
right.
I mean,
I hate those kind of achievements.
and I
Me
was just
too.
like, no, I'm not going back to beat it anytime soon. So I might try 2 and 3 on Insanity. I haven't decided. I don't know yet. But I mean, because Insanity on Mass Effect 1 is not that bad, to be honest with you. It's
I'm
just
sure.
the beginning, which sucks balls.
Mm.
Because at the end of the game, I was just fucking killing everybody like I was God, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
game. That game really. Those games didn't really strike me as too hard when I played them.
No, it's more of a they just become damage sponges,
Right.
and then they have like barriers and shit. It's just I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I may not get the achievement for the whole thing, but I'm gonna try and platinum as many as I can.
Nice.
If I feel like it's easy enough. I don't really care that much, to be honest with you. I only did 1 because it was easy,
Nice.
and they redid the achievements if you ever played the original.
Oh.
They got rid of a bunch of them and stuff, or they consolidated some of them too. So I did that. That was fun, and then I installed Final Fantasy 16.
Woo.
So
Let's go.
I'm at the very beginning of that. Correct.
Nice.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Joshua.
My brother Joshua.
It's
I haven't
good.
played that game yet.
It's
I don't have a
I haven't
PlayStation.
either.
I like the story so far. I still haven't beaten it, Miguel, but I'm in the part where I could do stuff, or I could go on monster hunts, and I'm like, I have to do this one monster hunt, like one. I only have like one more, and it's kind of hard, and like I died, and then I haven't gone back since then because I got a lot of games. But it's
Yeah.
good. I think it's fun, dude. I can't wait to hear what you think.
Yeah, like I said, very beginning still. So
Right.
I don't know if I wasn't feeling it or what. I don't know, but I installed it. It took about a week to actually play it. I've played maybe about 3 hours. So I'm not very far.
The beginning I've heard is pretty cutscene heavy and stuff. As with
Oh,
most Final
shit, dude.
Fantasies.
Yeah,
Polly Pocket came in. She goes, "Are you watching a movie?"
you're like,
Yeah,
yes,
seriously.
yes, I am.
I was like, "Yeah, that's how it feels. I want to play a game right now."
Like, yes, come and watch with
maybe
me,
maybe
come on.
that's what it was, but yeah, it's pretty heavy.
It's like
With
starting
the
a Kojima
cutscenes.
game, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. So I haven't gotten to the part where I'm just like running around and doing my own thing yet.
Right. Oh, okay. Cool.
So
Did
like
you
I said, very beginning.
did you play FF7 remake, Miguel? I think you did,
Of
but
course I did.
did you like
Come
that?
on, Jacob.
Did you?
Oh, absolutely.
You thought it was great?
Yeah, I thought they did a very good job. I
Fuck
mean,
yeah. Cool.
after I had to what's it called? Adjust my view of it
Uh huh.
to realize that it's different,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same game that I'm used to playing. It's
Mhm.
different. So
So as you play more of 16, I'm just gonna make the commentary right now that like I think 7 remake is probably the best Square Final Fantasy battle system we have right now. Which look at the kitty. Makes me really excited for Rebirth, obviously. But I just want to hear your thoughts later, so just keep that in mind. Like comparing it to 7 remake, how do you feel about 16? 16 is still great, but I think like as an RPG, 7 Remake is where it's at personally.
Yeah, I would agree with what I've seen so far. It's definitely different, and I'm not used to it. I don't like the control scheme, to be honest with you.
Right.
I feel, and maybe it's because I played a bunch of God of War. So like, my fucking evade button is like the button that I would hit to attack and shit. And I'm just
I
like,
know.
what the fuck, man?
I know, man.
I'm having issues with that. I was like, so there's some adjustment going on for me at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine though. I will beat it. It's the next game I'm playing currently, so
You got this, man.
yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
Man, is that the new cat?
Yes,
What's the cat? What's his or her name?
her name is Violet.
Violet.
Oh.
There
Wait,
you
so
go.
is there a number 3 now?
Yeah, there's 3.
Well, this
Oh, cool.
this cat is Polly Pockets, right?
Well, technically, but she likes me best, I think.
For audio listeners, the cat's all over him. It's like literally climbing on him.
But
like
I
a
think
parrot.
she's still sick, actually, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
Mm.
So cute. Mochi squeezed and the cat said, "So cute." OMG, new cat. There you go.
Yeah, she's sweet. You have to meet her before she gets big.
True. Gahe.
I'll just touch on this since it's a thing we've all been kind of playing. We started our first endeavor with the Elden 3,
Yes.
which is a Let's Play series that will be slowly but surely coming together as we build an actual edited Let's Play series, which we've never done before as a trio. So, just in general, I've been playing so much Elden Ring. On my other sorcerer profile, I am now. I just beat Rykard.
Oh man, you're far.
Yeah, I'm pretty far.
Wow.
So and like playing through this game a second time when you kind of know what to do and stuff. Like I've cut a lot of weird corners and kind of like done some weird, like I've gotten to places further in the game. Like I already beat Morgott. Like I'm already like I'm like in the mountaintops of the giants, but I'm like way under leveled feeling for that. But I'm like technically able to go to like end game stuff, But it's cool. So I've just been kind of like moving forward the story and then going back and cleaning up areas and stuff like that. And it's really fun doing it like as a sorcerer, which was way different from my like bleed dex build that I did the first time around. So yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of emphasizing gravity sorcery, which is fun.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I like the purple sorcery. It's just kind of fun stuff to do. So
Did you get the staff that boosts that shit?
yeah, with the
Cool.
big cool purple glintstone and stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks about that staff is you can't upgrade it. It has huge
Yeah.
stats and it's S tier intelligence scaling.
Yeah.
So like it's pretty good. Like for most of the game, it's gonna be pretty good. But I feel like end game, it might not actually work. But I'll probably switch over to Renala's staff, which is just a phenomenal staff.
Bro,
like once I get there.
The weapon
Or
art,
Lusat.
the Ash of War on that is the spinning staff thing, the spinning weapon.
Yeah.
And it is the best version of that, by the way. And I use that shit on my sorcerer, and it's incredible.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Just letting you know. You want
Nice.
that. Trust me.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so I'm excited to keep going on that. But then we started our wretch builds in the Elden 3.
Elden 3.
Just starting to get into it, but God, I had so much fun playing with you guys.
Dude, we were just rolling things.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yeah. Our first session was like, I was about 3 hours. I had some tech issues. We had to battle that a little halfway through, but then we got going again. And like essentially we were just setting it up. We're like, okay, we're gonna go here, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that. All right, cool. We all got our spells, and now we're ready to like start tackling this game together. But yeah, look for those episodes on YouTube. But definitely watch us live because you can see the content more sooner.
And the shenanigans that occur because we'll cut it down a little bit to be more, digestible as a VOD. But yeah, there's definitely lots of good like weird, just funny in between times and shit. So.
Yeah, making characters was a funny endeavor.
I love Dolph and Huey and Louie. It's so good.
Yeah, they're good. They're a great trio of brothers.
Yeah.
One may be Aquaman in disguise. We don't know yet.
Oh, because of Gage and his being obsessed with Elden Ring, I've started another playthrough as well. It was my
Oh,
old
God.
Wretch that we were using before.
Oh
that I
yeah,
just
we started an old Wretch account. Yeah.
remember that, and so then I was like, I'll just keep going with that, and so it's also a faith build. And the good thing, Steven, is that I've found where we have to go to get your
Ooh.
first. Not only do I have the staff you want / need for your Aquaman build, I know where to get your first Aquaman spell too. So I can't wait for us to get going on that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to imagine what spell that would be. But yeah.
Summon all of
Ocular
my people.
bubbles, dude.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you know the guys in the Shifra, like way down, like
Oh,
in the
man,
beginning.
That's gonna be.
You know how they
great.
like shoot these slow ass bubbles at you, and like
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
these like weird stabs that they're like really annoying. You're gonna be
Man,
one of those guys.
You eventually might have to get one of the the bubble horns that the
Yeah.
dudes in the Landell
Yeah,
Capital
yeah.
have
Yes.
too. Oh, that's
Dude,
awesome.
Yeah.
Call all my fishy friends.
Yep.
It's so good.
Oh
So
my god.
good.
Yeah. He's gonna be the bubble master. But hey, that's spoilers. That's spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, Elden Ring's been just a consistent one for me. Like I've been watching tons of like I know all the lore possible about this game at this point. you
Yeah.
know? So it's like it's fun. Oh, if you want to bring that image up real quick, Jacob.
Which one?
I just wanted to say it is officially on my GG app. I have updated
Oh,
it, and
yes.
Elden Ring is officially in my top 5 games of all time.
Yes,
It's just,
sir.
I like to wait a little bit before I like say a game is like moves up into that echelon.
Sorry, pulling it up. There you go.
Yeah, no worries. But I would say it's officially
Let me shrink
it's,
this
official-
a little
it's
here.
officially there.
There you go. So this is his top games.
Yeah, I just snipped it
Okay.
from like my top 100. I have a top 100 list that I keep on
I
there,
could zoom it in.
and it moves around a lot. I always like shift stuff or whatever.
Yeah, so
But,
we got Pokemon, Morrowind, Dragon Quest Monsters, Mirror's Edge, and then finally Elden Ring number 5.
Elden Ring.
Mhm.
Yeah, it surpassed
Nice.
Skyrim. It was a big decision. I had to be like, do I like it better than Skyrim?
Yeah.
But it scratches a similar itch that Skyrim does. But it's like I've realized that I like the kind of the motivation for why you're doing the things you're doing better in
Yeah.
Elden Ring. And yeah, so
Honestly, Elden Ring might be my number 1 game of all time because
it might climb. I
don't
just
know
like to
why.
let it. I like to let things climb up slowly but surely.
it's always so hard for me to pick my favorite game. But like right now we're just looking at your game list as I talk.
Sure.
Like what game do I like? I have all these fucking games to play, but then I just keep getting into these Elden Ring holes where I can't stop playing it. I just can't stop, man.
Dude, one of mine is
Damn.
like Slay the Spire, and this would be a cool
Oh,
episode
yeah.
idea. It's like, what do you keep going back to, even though you have so many fucking games?
Right.
Like,
I like that. I like that.
Dude, that's why last year I said, like, you know what my game of the year for 2022 is? SD Gundam Battle Alliance. And that's probably a bad fucking answer, but that's the game I couldn't stop playing. Like, I feel like that's the game you should pick for your game of the year. Not just because
The
it's
one
like
that just gets
this
its
or
hooks
that.
in you. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, like this year it's like, and pretty much every year it's like Slay the Spire or like Enter the Gungeon is another one because like,
So
yeah.
good.
like I already play those games in and out, right? But like,
I got both those games on the Switch, Steven, and like when I'm just like, what do I do? And I just have a Switch and I don't
Yeah.
have like a current Switch game to play, I boot either of those games up, honestly.
and or Dead Cells even.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
great to do. Yeah.
Also have that on the Switch. What the fuck?
I'm so bad at Dead Cells. I want to love that game. I'm just so bad at it.
I've beaten it.
You
Well,
got
the
parry.
vanilla.
You got parry.
Yeah, learn to
I'm
parry.
really, really bad at 2D fight mechanics like that. Like
You know what?
Something about timing. I just can't do it.
We're gonna have to start like some sort of series where we like run
teach Gage how to 2D.
Yeah, it's like the Gage's 2D gauntlet or like 2D training, and it'll just be
Gage
like a
loses
series
dimension.
where we get him playing the game and then we commentate and like run him through the gamut.
It's because my first console was an N64, other than Game Boy games.
Yeah.
So the only side-scrolling games that I've like truly dedicated myself to have been on the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. And so like I went back to a lot of Super Nintendo games later, or like when they were emulated on, allegedly other systems, or like actually when Nintendo brought them to like did virtual console and stuff like that. But I just haven't had like that initial like growing up with it skill set.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? So they're just, I think they're a little
get
harder
that.
for me. Like I tried to play Hollow Knight, and like I'm getting better at Souls games in general, but Hollow Knight was just kicking my fucking ass. So
I beat that shit. I didn't get the best ending, but I beat it.
I gave up.
I did it. Steven.
I haven't beat that game, dude. I need to beat it. I
It's
love
long,
it. I've
right?
gotten super far.
It's still
It's
on Game
very
Pass.
game.
Yeah, jump in. It's such a good game.
But those stupid beetles, man, that broke me. Like the multiple beetles that just keep coming or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
I beat Ori and the Blind Forest. That's a pretty hard side-scrolling
Yeah.
Metroidvania.
You should feel good about
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Steven, you got any more
Yeah.
WYBNOO stuff?
no, not really. No.
No? Okay. Miguel, you got any more WYBNOOage?
I mean, other than just playing a bunch of random shit, to be honest with you. It's just a bunch of
Anything
random
random?
shit.
Do you have PS Plus like extra or
I
any
don't
that
currently
stuff?
have
Okay.
it. No.
Alright.
I want to get it eventually, but I figure I should probably beat the games that I currently own physically before I start playing games that
Right.
I could easily get sidetracked if there's a bunch of games. So,
You mean like your old pal Jacob?
and that's why I don't pay for it, because it's just going to be a bunch of money that
True.
I've got like 6 games sitting down there that I need to play.
It's a fucking rabbit hole, dude.
Right.
Yeah,
True.
and it's like I don't
True.
like living that life, to be honest with you.
Well,
So I try not to. Because
Actually,
Sony doesn't need my money that bad.
yeah, I might. I mean, I might have to cancel extra for a couple months and finish because I'm like, well, the game I want to play right now is Spider-Man, like on the PS, the PS4 game. But
Yeah.
then I was like, well, the extra version gives you the remastered, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. I think you have to buy it, so it's a little confusing. So I don't know. We'll see. But hey, I played Medieval, and that was cool. That's a good game. Remember that
The
game?
remake.
Yeah,
The
I
remake.
remember that game, dude.
Fuck yeah, Medieval, dude. And dude, they put this Gundam game on there from the PS4 era. It's pretty awesome.
That's hot.
It's like EX boost, extra something, this and that, like so many fucking different words. It's pretty cool.
I've also been playing Pokemon Red version
Whoop,
Here it is.
whoop.
on
I'm gonna pull it up.
my original Game Boy Color. Du-du-du.
That's hot.
So yeah, the thing I want to say with all this is Nintendo, just put the fucking game on Switch. I'll buy it. I'll buy it for
I know.
$50 even. Like I don't want
They
to buy
don't
it for.
care about you, Gage.
I know. I don't want to. I don't.
You are nothing to them, Lebowski.
They don't care.
I
They
don't
don't-
want to buy it for $50, but I would buy it for $50. Like, give me like I just want to play it on a system that's not this fucking thing, and I don't want to spend $200 to buy a analog pocket, even though I actually do want to do that, but I don't have the money to spend it. Anyways, or I can't justify buying a $200 game analog pocket just to play this one game. I want one so bad. I play a couple. I have like 4 or 5 Game Boy games that I absolutely love, but
They just remastered or whatever, remade Battle Network collection or whatever. But I want to
yeah.
play it on like similar format, like physical, like in my hand, like that.
right. Yep.
There you go.
Anyway, so I'm playing it like this in my bed with a reading lamp at night, and it's just so silly because
Yep.
it's like I'll just turn the wrong way and I'm like, oh no, I can't see. So whatever. Anyways,
great,
that's
dude.
that's the WYBNOO, guys.
That's great. Here's this quick footage of Firefight. I was talking about it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Halo.
Play some.
Dude, Halo Infinite Firefight is now it has made Halo Infinite multiplayer like complete in my opinion, because
Hell
it's
yeah.
like you can, you're stuck battling people all the time, which is cool, but then it gets old. Now you could just squad up with your friends and take on the AI and just take down waves of enemies. And there's 2 different difficulties. One of them is heroic. The other one's normal. So, I only want to play on heroic personally. But I only won heroic once because of randos sucking. And if all 4 people die at the same time, if no one responds in time, it like ends it and it says you lose. But it is King of the Hill, so you have to capture the point, hold the point. You know what I mean? It's just like normal King of the Hill, except for instead of just like players, it's AI enemies.
And
You know what I mean?
is
That's how it works.
Waves of progressively harder enemies type of thing.
Yeah, and it ends with like a boss wave. So like
Nice.
there's one or a couple bosses that show up. But it is so fucking much fun. There's like so many power ups everywhere. So you just play it like King of the Hill, and you just take down enemies. And it's Steitzer's still in it. He's still calling like double kill, triple kill, kill-tacular. You know what I mean? And I got some sick clips, which I'll clip as well, of me like throwing a grenade in the middle of a group and getting like kill-tacular. It's man, it is a joy. So I just want to throw that out there. And
I'll play some with you in a little while. I gotta get a few things done when we sign off, but I'm in for some gaming later. So yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go. The last thing I want to do, because it's Christmas time, and we'll talk about these in depth, but I just wanted to throw this shit out there. Mochi Squeeze does the thing that I do to her every October. We watch horror movies every freaking possible day that we can. And we've been watching Christmas movies every fucking day, if possible. I've seen so many. We saw some of the classics. We've watched Home Alone 1 and Jingle All the Way, amongst a couple other classics. But we've seen some new ones. And I just want to throw these out there for all you people who like Christmas movies. What are some cool ones to watch that you may not know? Family Switch. Thought it was kind of fun. More than a few of these are Netflix. It's the Family Switch. The Feast of the Seven Fishes might be my favorite Netflix one that's come out this year. Definitely watch that for sure, because like I think it's just a good movie, period. It's just if you don't know what the Feast of the Seven Fishes are, it's like this Italian Roman Catholic thing they do where they can't eat meat until Christmas Day, because like a fasting thing or whatever. So then they make 7 different dishes with like seafood. It's kind of centered around that. Christmas Chronicles we've watched before, but we rewatched last night and it still holds up. It's great. Candy Cane Lane on Amazon. Eddie Murphy flick. Kind of cheesy, fun family flick. And then finally we finally watched Paddington 1 and 2, and they were good.
Are those Christmas movies?
Apparently the first one is, but I just wanted to say
Kind of.
yeah, no, it's as much.
You just watch Die Hard then.
Yeah, I mean we do.
Yeah, that's a Christmas movie.
So is Hook.
So watch Krampus.
So is Hook.
Yeah, watch Krampus.
And Hook.
Hook. Yeah, I guess Hook is a Christmas movie too.
It happens during Christmas.
It's not that great anymore though. I'm sorry. I know you love that movie.
Say whatever you want, but I fucking love Hook. Looky, looky. I
know you do. It doesn't hold up, dude.
Hold on, wait. I gotta find the clip.
Everybody watches Elf, of course. You know.
Elf
Yeah,
we've
Elf,
watched too.
yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Elf is Elf.
Damn it.
I always watch all the old South Park Christmas episodes.
Looky, I got hooky.
They're all great.
Sorry.
You guys ever watch those
press it.
fucking claymation ones, like Rudolph?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah,
in the
I
day,
got to.
especially, I used to have them all on VHS. The Year Without Santa Claus is freaky. Remember Heat Miser and Snow Miser?
Yes.
They're freaky.
Was it
motherfuckers.
was the Kupla Kraus or whatever the frick
Yeah,
they called
yeah.
him?
Yeah, super weird. Like it's very like German and strange.
Yeah.
Mochi Squeeze said so is Gremlins, and that's fucking right. And you know,
Yep,
Gremlins is
Gremlins
one of my
also,
favorite movies.
Yep.
Christmas Story, of course. You know.
Christmas
TikTok
Vacation I watched
cookies.
recently. It's not nearly as good as Regular Vacation, but yeah.
Whoa,
That's
L
Mochi
take,
Squeeze's favorite
fucking
movie, dude.
L ass take, bro. L ass
But
take.
you know what? He's not wrong. The first vacation
L
is
take.
the best.
According to everyone in the world, L take, but I kind of agree. I really like
I'm not
Original
saying that
Vacation.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm saying it's not as good as Regular Vacation. That's
Oh
all.
no, I agreed. Agreed.
I say this shit over and over, and Mochi Squeeze is like, I don't even remember that movie. I'm like, then let's watch it. And she goes, no, I don't want to watch
You're
it.
like,
The best movie.
I'm like, it's really good. It is the classic.
It's
But
fucking classic.
hey, they're all good. All right,
I
even
still
European
I still like
vacation.
Christmas Vacation, Mochi. Just letting you know.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is great.
It's
We're
a good
gonna
movie.
in 2 Saturdays we're gonna do our thing where we watch that movie, and then we have the moose glasses, and then I make the eggnog, and it's a whole thing.
Love that.
So
We gotta get Steven out of here, y'all. Let's do it.
Looky, I got hooky.
all right. Well, that was it, guys.
That's hot.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Steven. Thanks for hanging in there while we had our little chat. But hey, this is a shorter episode of this podcast. We did a great job, I think. Great job.
guys.
fantastic.
Great job.
There you go. Wow, you guys are really good at these soundboards. Hey, if you want to watch these live, check us out, twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. We record typically on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Or you could watch our content in Odd Valley Studios. If you just search Odd Valley Studios on YouTube, you'll find us there. or youtube.com/@symbol@Valley Studios. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at NPD Squad. That's also X. Same thing. Fuck you, Elon. Was that it?
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's coming up. I got a stream on Friday. We'll
Nice.
probably do Elden 3 on Saturday. Come back to this channel then. Midday. Yeah?
Love
We'll see
that.
about that. Oh, and then I'm just going to quickly plug Sunday is Mega 64's Christmas cast. So if you
Oh,
don't know
nice.
what that is, please look that shit up. They eat a bunch of stuff and puke. So that's all I have to say.
God.
I love you all. Say goodbye.
Also, look out
Goodbye.
for some Christmas presents in the mail. You guys will see them
Oh,
soon.
We'll
I
be showing
forgot
off.
about
That'd
that.
be cool.
Yeah, whenever we get our Christmas presents from Gage, we'll show them on stream. That is
Should
a
be there in the next couple
Jacob
days, it'll be
promise. One that is not a lie. Okay, so say goodbye. We're getting out of here.
Bye.
Bye.